I'm back again with another session of Thoughts of the Day with SMA. I am Sheila Marie Anderson, and today's topic is overcoming your feelings and not easily offended. So, I want to make sure it stays short, so I'm going to go straight to the point. And I purposely didn't do this as a live because I know this could have way too many comments. And so if you want to comment on the video, feel free. We can do, if it's a topic you want to do a live on, we can definitely do that. But let me address these few points because it's not a lot, in order to overcome your feelings and no longer be easily offended. So the first thing I want you to do is to feel the emotion. If someone hurt you, if somebody mistreated you, if there was a wrong done, feel the emotion. If you want to cry, I wouldn't suggest you do anything that will get you in trouble, but recognize, acknowledge the emotion, address it if necessary. Sometimes some things just don't need to be addressed. Sometimes you just need to move on and go along with life without concern about it. But in most cases, it's probably good to address it, even if you don't deal with the person anymore. But if you have to deal with it separate from the offender, do that. You cannot expect people who maliciously deal with you to feel compassion and validate you. If they were malicious in what they did, now some people, they don't hurt you on purpose. Some people, it's just their generational upbringing, is just their, I'm going to use this word, but not necessarily a flaw, but it's just who they are, right? And so if their intent was not malicious and you don't feel like it was malicious, then by all means, have compassion, right? But if somebody did you wrong on purpose, and you know for sure they did you wrong on purpose, then you need to adjust your expectations. They're not going to be considerate of your feelings or feel so much compassion. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I won't do it again. Like that's foolish of you to think that. And also determine if addressing the offense is beneficial or just you wanting to get it off your chest. Now, the latter can cause much more damage than just seeking counsel and dealing with it on your own. So if you need to address it because you got to get it off your chest and, I just feel like I got to say something, then you might want to check it because you might put yourself in a position to be further offended or further hurt and disappointed. But if you can get through it and seek help on your own and grow from it and go where you need to go and fulfill your purpose, then by all means do that. The other thing I want you to know is you're not perfect. I know it's hard to believe, but you're not. None of us are perfect. We have so many things that we've done in our own lives, so many things that we've hurt people along the way. We've done some things that we're not necessarily proud of. But if you know or you continuously remember that you were once not that perfect person that you are today, maybe you can extend some grace to someone else. And the last thing I want you to do is to challenge the things that you've been taught. And I purposely want to write it down because I did not want to miss this one. It's I know you've all heard, and most of you have shared the post that says, if a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. I think that we need to balance that. No, really. Because if you met me, 20 years ago, before being a mother, multiple business owner, a wife, and, educated, and all of these other life experiences that I've had to deal with, you probably wouldn't deal with me now. We're not going to go with where I was. Thank God for where I am today. But if you, now listen, if you base everyone's or your interaction with someone based on who they were, what if somebody that you've connected with did something to someone 10 years ago, but that's not your experience? So now that person they did something to 10 years ago is holding them to it, and you're over here arguing the point that, no, they're a better person now. And they're like, nah, you better watch out for them, because 10 years ago. And you're like, but they've shown me nothing but loyalty. They've been a woman or man of their word. They have honored their commitments. So, we have to be mindful of that. We have got to be careful about putting a life sentence on people based on situations that they've done or things that they've done, situations that occurred that made them less than favorable. And do understand that people can have multiple offenses. People can do the same thing over and over again and still be a better person, a changed person later in life. One experience can change a person's life. One major car accident can make somebody choose to wear seatbelts that were never wearing seatbelts before. One person who did not protect themselves and end up pregnant can make them decide to choose wisely when they do certain things. So it can only take one life experience for someone to make a complete change. Now, do know that if you need to separate yourself in order to maintain your peace, you do that. Let me say that again. If you have to separate yourself in order to maintain your peace, if you do not have the capacity to deal with someone while they're going through their stuff, then by all means, separate yourself. Allowing individuals grace does not mean that you allow them continual access. Let me say that again. Extending grace and allowing grace for an offense does not mean that you have to continuously allow them in your life to continue to pull the scab off the wound, right? So if you have to separate and break away in order to maintain your peace and protect your peace and protect your position and your posture and your purpose, then by all means do that. But while you're doing that, make sure that if you come in their presence, they're not disrupting your peace. Because if they come in your presence and they're disrupting your peace, that means there's some more things that need to be worked out. So don't isolate yourself from them and think that, oh, I'm good just because I've isolated myself from them. No, in order to make sure that you're overcoming your feelings and no longer being offended, you have to make sure that you're growing personally. Okay, so that is my segment for today. I'm so glad you joined me on Thoughts of the Day with SMA. Please keep following me. ExecuteWithSMA.com is my website. So execute, EXECUTE with WITHSMA.com is my website. And you can go over to my Facebook page and like my page. I hope that you are enjoying these little nuggets, and I will see you again soon. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I honor you, and I'm here to help you if you need me.